Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to the biology online video sessions. Last class we have discussed about the fertilization event. The result of fertilization is a zygote. Once zygote is formed, later unicorn events nothing but implantation and presentation and further embryogenesis. But in this class, the first couple of minutes I will introduce you the very initial changes after zygote formation. Nothing but once zygote is formed, in the later hours and days, means every hour and every day or day after day, what is going to happen to the zygote? Where does all these changes occurs? Is the first initial discussion of this class. Without let me get you into the topic. So, the place where fertilization takes place is ampulla isthmus junction. There is no doubt in the last video we had got clarity about that. Now, result of fertilization is zygote which is diploid. Here one should understand that zygote is formed means the around the arc, zona pellucida, corona radiata will disappear, not at all. Till the implantation, understand, till the implantation, all these structures are associated with the ovum membrane itself. Clear? So, once zygote is formed, the cleavage initiates. Cleavage means what? Division. The type of division is mitotic division. So, first step after zygote formation is cleavage. So, if you see, this is the zygote, the cleavage begins vertically. The human cleavage is a type of vertical cleavage. So, closer to this part, this is also vertical, this is also vertical. This vertical plane gives two equal halves. This vertical plane will not give two equal halves. So that which type of vertical division takes place in the human cleavage mode is this one. Both are vertical, even this is called meridianal cleavage. Meridianal cleavage occurs within 30 hours after fertilization. Result zygote into two-celled stage. This is called two-celled blastomeria. So zygote undergoes the cleavage. The duration of cleavage is 30 hours. After 30 hours, zygote becomes two-celled stage. That is called two-celled blastomere. So, future it is going to form blastocyst. Mere means what? Unit. So, they are going to consider as units to form future blastocyst is the meaning. Let us discuss the duration for the cleavages and number of cleavages. Cleavage number 1 required 30 hours after fertilization. Result two-celled blastomere. Next, cleavage 2. This is the cleavage 1. Cleavage 2 required 40 hours after fertilization. Means 10 hours after first cleavage. Result, this is four-celled blastomere. Questions may come like this. The duration required to form four-celled blastomere after zygote, 40 hours. The four-celled blastomere is formed after two-celled. What is the duration required? Only 10 hours. So everything will be considered from the formation of zygote, so that I have written here 40 hours. Understand? The next third cleavage takes place which took 72 hours. So 4 cells undergo division, each becomes 2, so that 8 cell stage will become, this is called 8 to 16 cell blastomere. That is called morula. This is called morula. The first significant structure after fertilization is morula. To form the morula, how many hours required? 72 hours. Literally. 72 hours means how many days? 3 days. So, after fertilization, 3 days morula will form. How many cleavages required to form morula after fertilization? 3 cleavages. First cleavage is result, two-celled structure. Second cleavage, result, four-celled structure. Third cleavage, division, nothing but mitotic division, result, 8-celled structure. 8-celled structure named as morula. It is also called mulberry. Why? Because a group of cells is look like some egg nest. That's why it's called mulberry stage. So generally, entire the morula 8-celled stage undergone again division, it becomes 16. After that it will become 32, then 64. Like this, the cells will be increased. The cluster of the cells are called mulberry, but 8 to 16 celled structure is called morula. So morula attained how many hours after fertilization is a very important part. So that is 72 hours in case of hours. In case of days, that will be 3 days. So it is the initial part and it is a very important significant feature and structure after zygote formation. One should understand a very peculiar thing here. So many changes are going to occur inside the fallopian tube. There is no doubt. So does all the changes takes place inside the ampulla, later the morula shifts to uterine, or changes are simultaneous during the movement through the fallopian tube towards the uterus? These are the 2 points in front of you. Answer is 2, not case 1. In case 1, impossible. So the ciliated lining and internal ciliated lining of the fallopian tube helps to push the changing structures, nothing but 2-celled, 4-celled, 8-celled structures towards the uterus side. Why? Because implantation should occur at the uterus, endometrial part. So unfortunately the ciliary movement is very less, nothing but compaction is less. Then these changes will occur, but it cannot complete its journey in time. So the morula may form inside the fallopian tube. Blastocyst also forms inside the fallopian tube. Then implantation takes place instead of uterus inside the fallopian tube. I already told you that kind of situations leads to ectopic pregnancies. So in very rare cases it takes place. Generally, in general, what happens? So because of the compaction movement changes as well as its movement occurs simultaneously. So third day, certainly at third day, morula reaches near to the uterus cavity. The entire part is uterus cavity. All these cells are look like a mass. Then this morula shows differentiation till this structure, that it is 8 cells or 16 cells or 32 cells or 64 cells, n number of cells. If all the cells are grouped, then that would be called as morula. Once those cluster of cells are shown differentiation, then that is called blastula. In fact, stage of blastula is not considered in entire embryogenesis of human. I will tell you why. Let's see later, not now. So I will explain here. So many cells were there, that maybe 64 or 120 or 500 number of cells. From this, some cells are come surrounding and form a layer. This structure is called trophoblast. Entire this structure is called trophoblast. Trophoblast cells. So from, and for example, 500 cells were there or 100 cells were there. From that 100 cells, at 20 cells come around and given a boundary. The rest of 80 cells were there inside as a cluster. Like this. So what I would like to convey in this point is, guys, all these are cells. What I would like to tell you is, this type of cell is converted into this type. The next day, nothing but after third day, fourth day it happens. So fertilization after fourth day, morula differentiates and form a structure called blastula. Blastula. The difference between morula and blastula. You just see here, morula is a cluster of cells without any differentiation. When it turns into blastula, here many trophoblast cells were there. Trophoblast cells also part of morula. They are also blastomeres, but they are specialized to form a circle. Once trophoblast cells are differentiated, the rest of cells are settled as a cell mass inside. So the mass of cells, nothing but inner cell mass. So cellular mass present inside. So what is the fate of these trophoblast cells and inner muscles? And this part is called blastocele. Blastocele. Guys, observe very keenly. This part has been differentiated and turned to like this. Here, can you find any different parts? No. Group of cells, that's called morula. group of cells. Some cells are specialized to form around called trophoblast cells. These trophoblast cells will give future placenta. Future placenta. So future placenta is derived from trophoblast cells. Once some cells are specialized and the rest of cells are settled as inner cell mass, this inner cell mass will be grown into baby, nothing but future embryo. So you can consider this is future embryo. Direct question. Which of the following are considered as a future embryo? Trophoblast cells or inner cell mass or blastocyst or morula? Answer is inner cell mass. Even though morula has such cells, they are differentiated cells. Now, the part which is considered as a cavity, the cavity present inside the structure of blastocyst is called blastocele. Cele means what? Cavity. So this blastocele will be considered as future fetal cavity. So that fetal cavity, baby cavity. So this is how one specialized structure has been attained, okay, from the morula. This structure is called blastula, not blastocyst. Okay. Now let me give you a clarity how this blastula become blastocyst. Let us see. So this structure actually present here. For our convenience, I explained in this area. So the same structure is here. Now, when this structure is present here, like this, you just imagine entire this one is resembling this portion. So entire structure. Once blastula formed fourth day after fertilization, from the uterine cavity, fluids will join. From uterine cavity, fluids will join. So these fluids are filling into the blastocyst. These fluids are called uterine fluid. So uterine fluids are filling inside the blastocyst. Then blastocyst is under stress. Nothing but it is loading the fluid. Then peritrophoblast cells are receiving the fluid and secreting inside. Then when the fluid is joining, then blastula becoming stretched. The peritrophoblast cells going to be stretched like this. The fluid gives much weight. Because of the weight, inner side of the blastocyst, there is a cavity is under the load. Because of that load, this part will be stretched like this. Then blastula structure becomes into a cyst-like structure is called blastocyst. Here, inner cell mass also present as it is blastocyst. Future body cavity. The fetal cavity is also called body cavity. Is also there, but fluid has been formed. This structure is called blastocyst. So this is how after zygote formation, blastocyst took 5 days. I think by 5th day after fertilization, blastocyst is formed in the or near the uterus cavity. So till now we have seen 5 days of journey after fertilization in the female reproductive tract. Now the time to discuss about after 5th day of fertilization, what will happen to the blastocyst. So the developed blastocyst going to interact with the maternal uterus, nothing but mother uterine part. How it will integrate with it? Let us see. Firstly, as soon the trophoblast cells touch to the any part of the uterus, but not only one is here or this side, any side. So here I just taken for our clarity and visuality. Clear? So once the trophoblast cells, nothing but differentiated morula cells in the blastocyst, touch the maternal uterus, then inside the uterus, what will happen? DCR will happen. DCR means what? Deciduous cell reactions. Let us see. Means it will be bulged and thin. It is normally dome shaped and it will become more thin and as well as bulge. Why this change occurred? Because inside blood vessel become dilated. So blood vessels are leaving the blood outside and some cavities will form. In that part edema takes place. So the step 1 in the implantation is appearance of local stromal edema. Edema means what? Swelling. Swelling with the tissue fluid. So as soon as the trophoblast cells are touching the uterine part, mainly endometrium, inside the endometrium cells react and form a structure is called decidua. So that I have given a short form, this is called decidua cell reaction. I write here. Decidual cells reaction. Decidual cells reaction, what happens? It will become swell. That condition is called edema. So blastocyst touch to the uterus, the very instant response is called edema. After edema, what happens? Fibroblast cells stores glycogen. Generally, here in the decidual cells reaction, so many fibroblasts will be there. Generally, fibroblasts are very cheap cells that are present in the connective tissue, nothing but areolar tissue. In this point of view, these fibroblast cells are ready to store glycogen. What is glycogen? Glycogen is called animal starch, where generally it is present inside the liver. But what is the role of glycogen? It is a source of food, nothing but nourishment. So it is preparing itself to nourish the future baby after implantation. It is a very significant feature. What is that? That is a step 2. Fibroblast cells store glycogen. The fibroblast cells are present inside the uterus. That's the second step. Third step, proteases action. What is the proteases action? So, trophoblast cells are releasing some enzymes. These enzymes first break the zona pellucida. Why? Because till here, you just see, till here zona pellucida is there. For the 2 cell structure, 4 cell structure, 8 cell structure, 64 cell structure, even the blastocyst also around zona pellucida will be with hug. Why? It is a primary egg membrane which gives protection. So that right now, this is the first time around the zona pellucida which is around the blastocyst will be broken up by proteases action. Proteases, enzymes which are going to break the proteins. These proteases will reach the maternal uterine part and make some disintegrating parts, nothing but make some damaged structures. So, by the structures, later these cells will grow. Which cells they are? Trophoblast cells only. So, trophoblast cells undergo the differentiation and grow and form some finger-like structures. These structures are called chorionic villi. Villi means what? Finger-like structures, projections. So some projections are started from trophoblast cells. Here another important word I am going to use. What is that? These all are trophoblast cells, isn't it? These all are trophoblast cells. But all trophoblast cells are not giving projections towards it. The top cells, nothing but anterior trophoblast cells only projecting the finger-like projections. Such cells are called cells of Robert. These cells are called. Such cells are called cells of Robert. Cells of Robert. Robert is the scientist. So cells of Robert are nothing but which type of cells? Trophoblast cells. Trophoblast cells which are closer to the inner cell walls. They helps in the providing of projections. These projections are integrated towards the maternal part later. That is what the step 4. That's the step 4, chorionic villi formation. Chorionic villi is formed from fetus side or from maternal uterine side? Fetus side. 1-1 reaction is projected by 1-1 part from mother side as well as fetal side, and together they are involving in this process in the part of implantation. Let us see here, first change is given by maternal side. There is nothing but formation of edema. And also glycogen storage part is also responsible from maternal uterine part. By the response of this, proteases are released by the blastocyst cells, nothing but cells of Robert, and they give some cleavages. In the process, zona pellucida only this projection part of zonal cluster will be broken up, not entire this part. Then from here, cells are no longer undergone the division and form a finger-like projections. They are called villi, and this villi feature placenta, so that it is a chorionic placenta. That's why cells are called, the villi is called chorionic villi. These villi is integrated deeper. That's the last step. So the deeper integration of blastocyst within the uterus. Then the uterus also gives some response. Some layer of the uterus is also growing around the blastocyst. So what will happen in the next video? We will discuss on the cooperation of the uterus in the formation of presentation session. We will discuss. Let me recap entire the session of implantation again. So once blastocyst is formed, the blastocyst is going to be integrated with the uterus of the mother, is called implantation. This is the definition of implantation. Implantation occurs 6th to 10th day after fertilization. Average is 7th day after fertilization. Clear? I will repeat. 30 years after fertilization, 2-celled structure formed. 40 years after, 4-celled structure formed. 72 hours after, morula formed. Nothing but 3rd day. 4th day, blastula was appeared. 5th day, blastocyst was formed. And 7th day, implantation taken place. Once implantation occurred, then the pregnancy is almost confirmed. The next process is placentation.